Shalom, shalom, y'all. Surrounded. He believes like Tulsa, Oklahoma. Once again, I heard the promise of the downfall of Babylon the Great. First things first, gonna turn to the E. About break door 2. Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shah, by Hashem, Rock and Dodge. When the ancient Paleo Hebrew time, its correct names of the Heady Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, double honor. Apostle Elder Great Millstone, and Shalom. To you, sister brothers, living in this truth, and Shalom to brothers and sisters that's listening and studying to show yourselves approved. Once again, y'all, Charlotte, right out here after Babylon the Great, aka America, celebrated its 250th birthday, which we know most kingdoms only last about 250 years. So what that signifies to us is that it's all downhill from here on out. And you can already see that with everything that's in place. It's happening in Babylon the Great. A lot of people wasn't even feeling the fourth like that. Everybody's like, some people's in like a droggy, depression type of spirit. They're not feeling it like that because nothing's really going good for Babylon the Great right now. You know, they on the heels of just lost a war to another country, Iran. So they got to get back on that. They have a very bad representation right now, as in Donald Trump. They're just doing all kinds of criminal activity, corruption, and it's on full display because he has no type of decor. He don't know how to hide nothing. He don't know how to be smooth. He just come out. Whatever he's thinking, he just say it. You know, and he puts it out there. He's making Babylon the Great really look bad. So it's making a hard time for Edomites. We say Edomites were so-called white man to hide all their criminal activity and hide their true nature. Trump is showing it for everybody. We're on the hills of fame about to happen. You know, you got pestilence like screwworms taking out the cattle. And in Texas, you got ticks biting people. They can't eat no red meat. So some people couldn't even eat their steak on the 4th because they got bit by a dang tick. And that's from the Lord. That's the pestilence being spread in plague. You got economic problems. You know, you got it where the money is doing bad because of the tariffs he put on her. Other countries don't want to trade with Babylon the Great. So everything is all expensive. Another reason, a lot of people probably couldn't get no fireworks because how expensive they was. It didn't stop Jake like that, but you know, that's things that's factoring in. Gas is high. Even though it's kind of coming down, we're running what about $3.19 here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. When we used to have what $2, so gas is still kind of high. Might shoot up. You know, war ain't gonna stop. You got we said earlier, Lebanon, which is a biblical country, just got hit up with a real big missile to show you that war is still going on. That's the least of the plot, not letting up to where Babylon the Great can't get no peace. They couldn't even get a peace deal.
Not to mention the Lord is over here sending heat waves and knocking people out. They doing it here in America, but especially over there in Europe. So like the Lord is just turning up right now. It's symbolizing that Esau Edom's kingdom is crumbling all over. The Lord did say he would be melting. People over here is getting knocked up.
The heat wave, who's the Arizona where things were melting, the 7-Eleven sign, trash can, like the Lord is literally melting this place. And it's just getting started. As Akim said, it's just getting started, man. It's better get way worse. The things that Trump did that he put in place ain't hit yet. Like he got a Genius Act, cryptocurrency, you got a penny. The penny is no longer circulation. And whose face is on the penny? Abraham Lincoln. They probably looking like, hey man, you done let these Negroes loose. How dare you, man? We want to keep. So now they're trying to turn back the clock and put, you know, y'all swallow back the hard bond of slavery, and it's not working, man. And then a big thing to signify Babylon Great is through is that they can't conquer countries like they used to. When Babylon Great see a country and decide to take their resources, it was boom, boom, bam, I got it, like they did Venezuela. They got Venezuela, but they couldn't get the big one. They couldn't get Iran, which signifies you're losing power. Then they losing their ally, the beast, like I said, Europe. Europe, like, man, I ain't worried about what you got going on over there. You didn't defend me. When Africa was whooping my butt, you didn't come to my aid. So they're gonna come to your aid. Babylon Great lost a lot of their military bases over there in the Gulf, over there by Iran, over there in the Strait of Hormuz. So they can't even do aerial attacks like they used to. They need other people's airports. And Iran took them out. Wait, who's that? Qatar?
Yeah, Qatar.
Took their airports out there because they knew Babylon Great was gonna use them. They like, no, you don't. Because everybody done figured out this place. They figured out your tactics. They know that you rule through the skies. So I'll take out the base. Now you can't put the jets and the bombers in the air like that. Then they had some B-52 bombers fall out the sky in California and Serbia.
I like that part you said. They use the skies. And what the Lord say, man, I take away your hiding places. Man. The Lord took away their hiding places. He uncovered their nakedness.
A lot of the military bases, where they hid their military gear in. To do what? To be the hammer of the earth, to stomp people out with they weaponry. Now you got other countries that caught up. You got Russia, China. They got better weaponry. China got better drones. That's what Iran used to beat Babylon the Great. Iran dropped them drones off in their technology. I mean, China.
Yeah, China. Russia got stronger drones.
And missiles.
Yeah.
Really a better military. The KGB agents better than Babylon. Babylonians be twerking in their military outfit.
Shit, even somebody small as Kim Jong-un's military is better than a lot of the military soldiers here. They over here stepping on nails and breaking boards with their backs and doing all kind of shit. And these niggas over here getting transplants and shit.
Hey, like Scripture say, they have become as women in Babylon the Great.
Yep.
They promote transformer stuff. They over there, like I said, I think one of their soldiers take out 20 Babylonian, the great soldiers.
Plus, Babylon the Great soldiers, they went to the military just for a goddamn school or to get out of the country for the first time and some shit.
And our Hellcats.
Yeah,
I know a lot of them get Hellcats.
Like, man, it's true.
Bro, they hold the so I'm going to start out our first precept, which is going to back up everything we just said right there, man. It's Jeremiah 50 and 22. The sound of the battle was in the land and of great destruction. Keyword great. Verse 23. How was the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken? How has Babylon become a desolation among the nations?
Babylon the Great been the hammer of the earth for centuries, man. Like they over here for years, man. They over here causing chaos everywhere they go. Like the scripture said, they never keep it at home. That's why they have military bases in all these other countries. Because they was the hammer of the earth. Everybody was scared. They're like, yeah, you can put a military base here. Now, hey, everybody is like, nah, man, stay out of our country, man. Get down, we don't want you here no more. And now, a lot of these militaries around the world are saying today, hey, man, we got this now too. Shit. So, hey, that hammer is like surely broken.
Surely broken, man. I say with losing your allies, that hurt. They needed that beast to do what they needed to do. You lost that allyship. That was a big power structure. NATO is like a good thing to keep Russia in check. Losing NATO, that means they're about to get loose. And like I said earlier, Russia has a stronger military than Babylon. I believe in the spirit. We'll see when they go bang head up. But I believe they got a stronger military, man. And then China has better technology than Babylon the Great. They went more advanced in robotics. So they drone work, they radar, and I say they infantry. They got almost 1 billion people. So they probably got about at least 100 million in their military. Babylon the Great ain't got that type of infantry, man, at all. The recruitment is low in Babylon the Great. They force their people to go into battle, and they be training them since a child in their military. Like China, we be watching them march, man, they be in sync like a bug, man. You look at Babylon the Great march, and they don't even want to be out there. Matter of fact, Babylon the Great's military is about to split. It's about to be a civil war.
Like you could just look at that when Donald Trump had that military parade. You heard like shit, China's they had well-oiled machines. Like no pun intended, but Babylon the Great, you could tell they tanks didn't even have no oil. It was squeaking by, squeak, 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 squeak. Like just few and far in between. They soldiers would just misstep and everything. That just let you know that this is shit. Another thing to let you know that this country is going down. Just look at the parade down the fair Donald Trump threw, and how nobody showed up. They just let you know that's what's happening to this place here, man. His kingdom is through. Nobody cares about this.
Yeah, the birth is gone. So I'm bringing this up right here, talking about Esau military. I've heard people in the Esau military say, I didn't sign up to fight. I'm not going to fight. Like, I've heard Jake say that Esau military. So this right here, look at Jeremiah 51 and 30. The mighty men of Babylon were born to fight. They remained in their hold. Their might have failed. They became as women. They have burnt their dwelling places, and the bars are broken.
So they became as women. And what you see, them bills they signed, because of the military, they're doing sex change shit. And they went. People just went to the military for benefits. Man. They didn't go to fight for this country. Now that they got to do it, they over here jumping ship. They leave. They gonna take AWOL.
And then like it's so bad, they talking about doing the draft. Who's the November, December? Yeah, talking about doing a draft because don't nobody want to sign up for Babylon the Great's military like they used to. There's nothing prideful in doing it. And then I think everybody's starting to realize, like, they used to like, oh, I'm in the strongest military in the world, I'm safe. We got the strongest military, we got this, got that. Then they got to start to realize, like, we ain't the most powerful military in the world. I'm not about to go die and, Russia got submarines and, China got their battle tanks up. Like, I don't think, like, now they see the casualty. You could be a casualty very easily. And Esau in his military. So they like, man, that Hellcat ain't worth it. That little 15,000, 20,000 sign-on bonus ain't worth it. I'm about to leave up out of here, man.
Now, Babylon the Great had some type of logo around a little while ago where people like it there. Now they gone. Now you're U.S. military outfit around any country. They're gonna look at you like you're the bad guy. It ain't gonna be no you cool and you safe. Everybody gonna look at you like you're the problem.
Well, be like with that being said, you've been saying that we got to get that out there 47-1. It's sitting in the dust.
I got it right here.
Yeah, go ahead, bring it out.
This is Isaiah 47-1. It says, "Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter. Sit on the ground. There is no more throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate." And this place is no longer being called tender and delicate. And the Lord have taken the throne from Babylon the Great. And they are sitting in the dust, which goes into confusion. You can just see it. Like, it's just confusion all around this place. Man. People are confused on what gender they want to be. They're confused on a lot of different things around here in Babylon the Great.
How many genders?
Exactly.
Esau said it's more than two. I'm like, what is that?
Yeah.
Like about 13 of them. I'm like, word, man.
Babylon the Great, like the average people, they confused on who's in power and who's running the country. They over here like, is it us or is it Israel? And like, it's a whole bunch of confusion here in America, aka Babylon the Great, and the Lord prophesied that.
And to bring out too, if you talk about you look at the military, being the military, a uniform, people like, man, I don't like you. You're the enemy. That's Babylon is no longer tender and delicate. Back in the 80s, the dudes wear their uniform, they get them a little overseas chick real quick. Everybody trying to latch on to Babylon, like, oh, you in the military? Oh, who too?
Come here, GI, man.
Yeah, call them GI. Get over here, GI. They make babies and stuff. Now, other countries, they don't even want Babylonian military over there. They kicking them out. Like, man, get up out of our country. Y'all Diablo, Iran, they be saying death to America. They be chanting that. It's a country that's their chance. If you think of Babylonians welcomed over there, they're gonna call you a gringo, call you a whisper, and if you get caught in the alley somewhere, you just turn up missing. Because you the problem. Yeah. And that's all thanks to the so-called white man, because he's the face of Babylon Great America. His face is on the dollar. And everybody knows, the file, the Island Man files came out. So a lot of people are looking at you like, man, you might take my child and do something with him. You know how y'all do over there. Y'all kidnap people. ICE put a very bad tang in foreign people's mouths about how they feel about Babylon Great. Where a basketball player spoke up about it. Probably why he went on championship. Victor Wemby. Yeah, he was like, man, I don't like the stuff that ICE is doing and this and that. He a foreigner. So a lot of people don't want to come to Babylon Great no more. But now what happened? You might get gunned down by ICE. Yeah. And it was so bad, ICE was gunning down Edomites.
And you can see that just recently with that this World Cup situation. Like a lot of these people are coming in from overseas and getting jammed up and getting detained by ICE, or getting sent back home, or getting detained. They trying to say, why you here? You illegal and shit like that. Like, why having a major world event over here if you can't even allow people over here, which is dumb. People taking the risk of going to jail just got coming over to see a soccer game.
Did they kidnap people? You're right. I've seen that. I think a soccer team got harassed by ICE. I came up with a country, but I was messing with them. They country had to come and be like, hey man, we over to play ball.
Iran.
It was him.
Iran got fucked with the whole time, so they got kicked out.
I know Iran. I knew Iran gonna get messed up. They just got their victory.
Then like a lot of the referees from Senegal and all kind of shit, and other people was like just having hard times getting in here. Due to ice and they water they checks and stuff like that.
It's policy, like I said, that, and that's just like making this place more where it's not tempting or tender delicate. Everybody said like it's better over here because like the birth is going down, the dollar going down. What used to make Babylon great so appeasing of the nation was the money. The celebrities is on the ground in Babylon the Great. You got Lizzo mad because she can't sell no more records. But witchcraft done faded away. They said she sold like 3,000 records with triple plastic. And I'm like, the preacher of the daughter of music should be proud low. That's another thing about how the place is just going straight down the mountain. They're having a hard time selling music.
Nobody want to hear that ratchet shit or it's okay to be all out of shape and be big type shit. Nobody want to hear that shit like that.
That body positive. That's why she lost her career. Because you remember she took that Ozempic. Well, I don't know if she took the Ozempic, but she lost some weight. And that ruined the agenda. Esau wanted Eve to be fat and unattractive. So that way Edomite women can get all the Jake men. They was trying to like be like Lizzo, be real big. And, you know, because see, her music was never good to me. So it was all about the agenda. And once she lost some weight, you know, Esau like, I ain't gonna fund your music career no more. She was up there hanging up posters. They was done with her. She probably about to go broke now.
Yeah, and everything we're talking about signifies the downfall and the end of Babylon the Great. There's nothing good here. It's only going to get worse and worse and worse until this place has that big close sign that Yahweh Shah put on this place when he destroyed this mother and turned this place into a desert.
Ain't that the fat lady singing? You know, it signifies it's over with, man. And I'm like, wait till that famous hit. The famous ain't even hit yet. Wait till that famous hit. And you really gonna see the bad like that. People power went out last night.
Which signified the end of the end of the place too. It was a big storm that came out of nowhere and ran shop over Esau's holiday. The Independence Day. That was a omen or something like that. This place is getting closed. The Lord is about to rain this place out. Wash it out.
God, and then basically knock people power out. It's like a third world country. I'm like, dang, Esau a little light. You can't keep the lights on. And it's supposed to be the most advanced country in the world, the best country in the world. I'm not seeing it, man, at all. When I'm saying like Babylon Great going to a third world country. Why? Because the least of the flock, the Israelis, sucked the resource out of Babylon Great. Where if your president will admit to that. He said he served them more than he served Babylonians. No sitting president I've ever heard in my life has said that. Ever. And they showed to let no Obama say that he'd been out the thing in a week. Like, oh yeah, you gotta go, homie. Ain't no way. But now you got a sitting president to tell you how much he doing insider trading, how much he loves another country better than he loves this country. And that puts the Edomites in a frozen psychological state. They're like, I don't know what to do anymore. They put all their hope in him.
I've been lied to. I've been bamboozled.
God, and I don't know what to do now. And Jacob is coming up, getting businesses.
That's going to lead to an uproar in the street, man. Panic, chaos.
God, Esau see his end coming, man. They get burnt up by the heat. Their birth rate is low. Their women is looking for a Jake man. Very desperate. You know, very desperate for a Jake man. And when your women don't want you no more, that signifies you done lost power. There used to be a Jake problem. Now Jake, if a Jake man got some substance about him, he got the pick of the litter. All nations want the Jake man. Why? Because their power is coming back to Yasher Allah, which means Prince of the Power. Now the Lord is showing favor. Everybody's starting to see, and that's because the knowledge has been increased. You know, you got Chat GTP, you got TikTok, everybody on the YouTube, everybody's starting to do research and find out, like, Bible Great was established on live. Now the truth is out. They like, man, shit, black people built this country. Mexicans, Native Americans, they built this country, not the so-called white man. So now they trying to get with the winning team. And they seeing our gifts now, been on display. Yahshua is the most resilient people on the face of the planet.
They say the truth shall flourish, the wickedness has been so long without truth shall be declared.
God, that 2 Ezra 6:28, which you might get that. Because like I was saying, man, that truth is coming out so major And that's eating up Esau's kingdom because it was established on lie. Even the lie that George Washington was the first president. And really, he wasn't. That lie coming out. Their greatness is shaped on Esau's greatness. He didn't invent nothing. That, Jake is very beneficial. He didn't invent much. What he invented was ways to unallow people, ways to oppress people. It says, the evil shall be put out, deceit shall be quenched. Man. So all them lies and things that Esau Edom was been putting out and ran campaigns with through this whole time in power. Hey, all the deceit is being fact checked. And now they realize, and people realize, hey, no, that's not true, man. If you read in the book of Google, ChatGPT said, yeah, it's over with, man. It says, as for faith, it shall flourish, corruption shall be overcome, and the truth which has been so long without fruit shall be declared. Woo! Truth is not slow without fruit. Now the truth is getting the fruit. I remember you talked to me earlier. You said it was a little pamphlet at the house, bringing out some truth. Yeah. It was a pamphlet. I don't know if somebody like walking around putting pamphlets on doors or what. But I came into the house and one of maybe the kids or the wife put it on the counter. It was a 2-page pamphlet about how the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are the true Israelites. Had the true image of Yahushua. Had a dark-skinned brother with woolly hair with a crown on with a crown of thorns on his head. Then they had another image on there. Like I was like, damn, like shit, this is just, we ain't like no Muslims pushing out pamphlets or nothing. But like the fact that we in a mixed area, kind of suburbish, kind of got a lot of little minority mixed of people over there. Shit, it just signifies that hey, this truth has been pushed all over the place. Everybody knows about this right now, man. So that just lets you know that hey, the end is here, man. Hey, once everybody, what you say, when the truth gets spread to the four corners, then the end shall come. So like that was big. I was like, damn, people are bringing pamphlets to this area. Now these Edomites scared looking at it like, oh, this is I don't know what to do about this. Man, I can't worship no black Jesus. I can't do that one. So that's gonna bring that wrath. That's gonna lead to that anger, man. I'm gonna bring this on the back of this bro right there, man. This is Habakkuk 2:16. Thou art filled with shame for glory. Drink thou also, let thy foreskin be uncovered. The cup of the Lord's right hand shall be turned unto thee, and shameful spewing shall be on thy glory. Everything that Esau used to champion, and yeah, we kicked their ass and took their land. Now it's a shame unto them. Now it's looking like, damn, people know. And what did the scripture say? Hey, what you reap, what you sow. Now that shit's coming back around on you. Now you gotta go through this. What you done is coming back on you. He that rolled up the stone that should return back onto him. And that's that right there. You got young Edomites questioning their grandpa on what he did. I did a lesson with a young Edomite called their generation Saul. The older Edomites called Gen Z Saul. But he said, hey, well, look, you the same people that cried about black people drinking the same water fountain. Hey, this is his grandpa, man. I'm like, I'm pull out that belt. Why don't say that? Don't say clown on me like that. And then that was absolutely true. Like I said, it's coming out their own youngsters. Then he gonna drink out the same water fountain, man. They was that jealous, that bad, that type of animosity. And really should be the other way around. Jackson want to drink on the water fountain with Esau. You want to kiss your dog in the mouth. Mess with your dog. You nasty. Don't like baby like that. I wouldn't want to use nothing you. I got to put it real quick. This is Ezekiel 7:6. It says, the end is come. The end is come. It watches for thee. Behold, it comes. And that's Esau, Edom's kingdom to a T, man. The end is come for this devil. And it's watching. It's sitting there and waiting. One step closer, man. Come on. You got nowhere to go. Just like the precepts, like the scripture said. Esau got a bound he can't pass. So he only can go so far before the end of his kingdom. And we're right there, man. Just like the ocean can't overtake the ocean can't overtake the beach, the land of the beach, man. So this is Esau can't rule forever, man. This is his last little last ditch effort before he comes in like a flood, because he knows he can't win. All right, we know that Bob Addison been strung up. What's that about? Data is implementing the market beat, MOTB. And that's throwing them data for go quickly. So it lets us know this devil know his time is short. But these data centers, I'm talking about, they coming up like in a couple months. And these are like big time structures taking over like 1,000 acres of land. That's what really he putting all his heart into, is the data centers. This dude don't even fix roads like that. You notice that they don't even fix the roads quickly like that. But a data center can come up in about 3 months and be fully operational. Wow. That's where all the money is going. Why is that? You know, that's a question you got to ask yourself. Why is Esau Edom put data centers everywhere? And so many of them. And so quickly. And then we know the answer to that, because the devil has to sever our connection to Yahweh Shah. How to do that? By doing a form of transhumanism. Putting a device in your body. What's that? 2 Corinthians 2:11. We're not ignorant of Satan's devices. Let's say you get advantage of us, you're going to lose paraphrasing. So we already anticipate that move. Why? Because the Lord gave us the go ahead. He gave us the early out. So we can avoid it. We can like build ourselves up spiritually. That way, when the temptation comes, we're at the point where we be smacking at that devil's hands. Like, I don't want that. I know what it is. And like the Lord already did this with us with the quiz. We didn't do the C19 thing. We already knew what it was. So we standing back feeling confident while the others got that nanotech in their body. They did it. There's some people that's not even with us, they drunk the juice. You know? God got judged because of that. That was that venom that Esau issued out. So now the devil, he got numbers. Like, okay, these are complied when we issue out the mandatory RFID microchip because they did the C19. I'm not worried about them. This group they did not get it. I need ICE to go and be more aggressive with them and to tell them either get it or else. Because it tells in the scriptures, I think Revelation chapter 13, those that don't worship him should be killed. So Esau this time, he's not going to be, you can't apply a medical waiver. You can't say like a religious exempt and get up out of it. This time the devil, he's desperate. You got to comply with it. And then how he going to do it is he's going to take the money. The money is going to go in with the RFID microchip. The money's going digital because he don't like cash. Cash is too much privacy. I can give Ock $20 and Esau don't know about that. You know, he don't get the tax off that. And the money goes digital and I got to go through my phone to wire some cash to Ox, his microchip, his device. Esau can see that and say, you got to pay a 3 token tax on that on all transfers before 6 p.m.
I owed me $20. He sent it to me to the Esau's little transmissions. But when he sent the $20 before it gets to me, it's $17.38 because this nigga that took the taxes out already. But I got 2 precepts that to bag you up, and you quoted both of them. It's in 2 Corinthians 2:11. Least Satan shall get an advantage of us, but we are not ignorant of his devices, and we're not ignorant of what he got planned or what he got in store for the future, man. Hey, the scriptures, the Spirit of the Lord unlocked these scriptures for us. And now we know to the elder apostles and elders of Great Millstone breaking it down. So we know that the RFID microchip is the MOTB. We know that's what Esau Edom got in store, man.
So what does that make us do? It makes us forsake this kingdom. Like we already in our minds right now know that we're gonna get outside of this society. We already know that. So every day we pray to the Lord and we meditate on that. So when the event comes, we're not gonna be crying and they doing it like that, right? They belly aching. We're gonna simply, get our backpack on and go off into the woods and try to stay off this devil's radar because he's gonna be seeking, like Scripture say, he's gonna be like a roaring lion seeking who he may devour. Got to get it.
What is that? I got Revelation 12:12 real quick. But I can get that though too.
I think it's in Isaiah, man. By Yahweh, he bring it up all the time.
I get it though.
And be sober, be vigilant. Yeah, and that's a part of us being sober. Knowing the scriptures, knowing prophecy. You're not drunk with Babylon juice, but they say drink the Kool-Aid. Well, you drink the Kool-Aid. Matter of fact, we talking about that when we open up camera. They put Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift and everybody's faces like this typical, the dream Babylon marriage right here. A white athlete and a white musician, and they both make money, and you need to get your life to be like them.
1 Peter 5:8.
There you go. Yeah, that's it. And see, Esau right now is trying to see who we can get a hold of, man. Who we can get. based on his policies he done put in this legislation. You know what I'm saying? We know his whole game plan, his whole rundown. We know what he's gonna do. And like I like to brought that precept at the end shall come, we waiting on the end. The end is being prepped, you know?
Yeah, and that's better for Jake though, because with the end coming to Esau's kingdom is the beginning of our kingdom, man.
God.
The love of the Lord says the ending the better is the ending of a thing than is the beginning, especially for the children of Israel. But this is 1 Peter 5:8. It says, "Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour."
Bam. So that's that devil right there. He's doing it now. That's about to happen real soon. He did it with the C-19. He about to do it again.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're not sober, if you're drunk with the Babylonian dream, like you started, Jake seen that. That's why a lot of Eves are trying to get an Edomite man, even though they get unalive bound. You know, they think that's the pinnacle. Like, I got the best of the best right now. And right now, he's running his legislation, running his game plan. That's what data centers is up, because he's gonna make his move. Donald Trump got a genius act, man. That's cryptocurrency already within the system. All he got to do is say, "Oh, we're using them now." It's already been signed into law, y'all. So everything is in place. The end is in place. The data centers is here. The technology is here. The cryptocurrency, the new money system is here. All they got to do is now say we're running it, man. They just need a great false flag event, and they're gonna be like, "Man, we're doing this right now. This is what we do." And that's what, like, when Esau see it come down like that and see these really destroyed, that's when he's gonna come with that great wrath, man. Because the time is short.
I got that. This is Revelation 12:12. It says, "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell therein. Woe unto the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he had but a short time."
Bam, but he had but a short time, man. The devil got to move quickly, man. Why? Because y'all child moving quick. You know? You see the chariot activity increasing? And then, like, you see all these omens and plagues, that's birth pangs, man. That's our kingdom about to be birthed. That's why we don't get sad and depressed and be gloomy with the destruction of Babylon Great like 2/3 do. I know that they're in a bad mood because their kingdom about to be destroyed, not knowing that this is not your kingdom. This is not your rest. Our rest is the kingdom of heaven, and it's coming soon. So you need to make preparations for that instead of trying to, be all you can be, as the military say, be all you can be in Babylon the Great. And that's going to lead to being disappointed.
And don't think that since Esau got to do all of this, he's gonna have a longer rule, and it's gonna take a long time. The Lord said he was going to speed up the time for the next day. When all hell is breaking loose and that MOTB is made manifest and all of that, hey, time's gonna be going by quick, fast. Hey, the house ain't gonna be here in no time after that, or else there ain't gonna be no next day. As the precept said. So don't think when Esau is doing this, it's gonna be like forever. It's gonna take forever, and you're gonna have to be in the wilderness for so long, and you're gonna look like Castaway and Tom Hanks at the end of it. Like, it ain't gonna be like that.
Once the MOTV get made mandatory, y'all shout on the clock. He coming quickly. He just hope, like, we can't survive out here alone, on our own without a system. And the Lord know what he's doing. He just trying to see who is his, man. Line it up, because the MOTB is meant to try everybody. See if belong or really not. And at that time, when the MOTB made mandatory, ain't gonna be no secret on who served the Lord. Everything is gonna be out there on Front Street. Hopefully, they're gonna be in the wilderness with backpacks on. They're not gonna be on the grid.
It's gonna be super simple. You took it. You following the world. You following the devil. You didn't take it. You following the Lord. Just that simple. Black and white.
And what I love about it's about to happen real soon. Like you said earlier, it's not gonna be a long out thing, man. They're putting up data centers quickly. They're going up in 3 months. He putting all his hope. Everything is in the AI right now. Esau put all his chips on AI and data centers and technology. And we know why. Because right here, I'm gonna get this right here. This is Habakkuk 2:3. For the vision is yet for a appointed time, but at the end it shall speak. And now live. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it surely comes. It will not tarry. See, that's it right now, it's tarrying. But like the scripture said, we doing that. Wait, because it should surely come. And then how do you know it's coming? Look at the sign. Why you need about 50 data centers in each state? We got hella data centers everywhere. You know, that's at the time coming in, and it says speak. I can go right, you know, you get chat GP on your phone, Rover or whatever, open AI, and then look, the beast can speak to you. That's the image of the beast is speaking right now. Chat GP can talk to you right now.
Elon Musk, AI, was that?
Yeah, Ron. You got OpenAI, you got ChatGPT, there's some other ones too. I can't remember the name of, but it's a lot of different AIs that you can get on to. What's the name? Corona or something like that. Or it's a lot of AIs right now, Joshua. So I like what the scripture said at the end it shall speak. You got robots talking to people. You got people that got relationships with their phone and their AI. Mm-hmm. So that's the thing at the end it shall speak. There it go. That's what we talking about. It said though it tarry. See, it be waiting, you know, people like, man, where is that? Marking the beat, where is that? Though it tarry, wait for it to surely come.
It's in your face, man. Just Bishop Day. It's June, ain't no.
We got microchips, man. You got people that's like advertising. Mm-hmm. Remember that Jake run around New York?
What was that? China just already beat them to beat Elon Musk to the brain chip.
God, they already doing it. And then before that, Sweden was doing it in what the country Sweden and Europe. They was already putting them in the experiment. They was doing the head. China's doing the brain. But like I said, they beat Elon Musk to it. He's like the head dude of promoting brain microchip. I said he's using his celebrity to advertise. Neuralink, that's a real thing right now. So you can't say, oh, I don't see no microchip. Bro, you got he done like what? He got about 50 patients now. They're doing all the trial runs. Mm-hmm. They rolling that out, doing the trials. They all like, yeah, I got this, and I can access this with my brain and my computer with my brain. Yeah. So, what is that about? What does that signify? That signifies the end, man. That's what it signifies. You know, the RFID microchip, that technology is in place. So it lets us know we're right here to tell the end. They wasn't doing that big and promoting in the 80s and 90s. They're doing it now. So people can't say, oh, they're not doing that. That ain't happening. Oh, we all good. No, man. They making the move. They doing it. Then you got ICE. You got a paramilitary running around, jacking people up. That wasn't a thing in the 80s and the 90s. It's the thing now. And they got like so many billions of dollars set aside for ICE. So it's going to kick up. Then they got a new dude. He from Oklahoma. Mark Wayne Mullen. That dude is unhinged. When they actually make him be the head of ICE, ICE is going to unalive a lot of people. Because they did a lot just with that chick being the head of it. Now they went and got a red-bellied Edomite. They want to fight everybody. He about to be the head of ICE, and you already know what he going to tell the ICE dudes, man. Like, hey, y'all get out there and knock some heads off. Don't be no soft, this and that. So that's going to lead to that grade. I see why the Lord has put that dude as the head of ICE. And why Trump, like, all I do is kiss butt. He don't want to fight on the Congress. Right there in their little wicked council.
This whole campaign was Mark Wayne Mullen. He'll fight.
God.
That was his whole campaign. That was before everything.
God, they let you know what he's going to do. He's going to fight you. He's going to tell ICE to fight. And then look, with jobs being going down, all the layoffs and AI replacing jobs, guess what people signing up to be? ICE. Because you get like a 50,000 sign-on bonus. I think you get close to like 6 racks salary. So they done made that like one of the prominent jobs of Babylon the Great is to like, you know, put your mask on, get your armed fatigue to go kidnap people. That's a lucrative job in Babylon the Great, man. Come on, man. Let you know we at the end time. That's all they doing is kidnapping people and putting them in concentration camp.
Yeah, that's gonna go into second nature territory. Because it's gonna go down for a second. After a while, people gonna get tired of their family getting snatched up and shit. They're gonna fight back. They're not gonna regard their kings nor princes as that scripture said.
They're gonna bring up that clip, but he'll talk about he served the Israeli government. They're like, oh, we got a rogue president. So now the power is in the people's hands. They're gonna say we the people.
And a lot of ex-military said, I'm standing with the people.
See, that's war. And then the military gonna split too. A lot of people like, I didn't sign up for this.
Yeah, you want to go against my own people in my own country.
And that's why they got ICE, because they can't get the military to do it. So you had to get like some people that's like filled with racial rage.
So you can't forget about the UN troops and the Gerger troops coming in over. You can't forget about that. And they're gonna join right along in with.
Ooh, and there's something just hit my spirit. I'll check this out, man. See, this devil think he's taking a can of oil, but he ain't. The whole reason they had the World Cup come over here is when the soccer thing is done, this devil gonna say, oh, they came over here and they stayed. So now I got to do more legislation. We got to clean the city because there's sleeper cells in them that came to skies at the World Cup and they stayed here. And that way he can put military troops on your streets and go door to door. Like I heard there was some immigrants in your house. I heard you hired immigrants. Kind of like that World War II scenario.
Use the bread and circus for something else afterwards.
Kind of like a military tactic. Yeah. And the president already said that he want to use U.S. cities as
training ground.
Yeah, for the military. So now I'm like, man, that way slick. I see what you're doing. Like you say, we ain't ignorant of your devices. You're gonna use that World Cup to say, oh, they came over, but they didn't leave. And Americans are housing them. And so we gotta enact the data system. We talked about that last night. The Wi-Fi and all of that. That's why he got Planeteer to do all that. They got block cameras everywhere. Now he's gonna be watching everybody. And saying he got to do that high-tech surveillance system in order to get all the migrants out, the immigrants out, the illegal aliens. We're under attack. And really all he's going to do is put Babylonians in the concentration camp. Like, it's not, you know, they're going to say you got Trump derangement syndrome. They're going to label out a new illness.
You're part of that red list, man.
They're going to yank you up and say, you know,
like a lot of these Christians, they're gonna look stupid. They really believe that they're gonna get beamed up or something before all the tribulation happens, and that's not how it goes. Hey, you gotta go through this. You gotta go through Jacob's trouble. A lot of them gonna get caught up right in the middle of the street. Hey, you gotta go through something to get saved.
I'm run right to the people they're supposed to run away from. They go right to what you said. I'm gonna be safe. I get on this bus. You gonna take me somewhere safe? Shit might take you to the alley and then wow, you're all infected.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's downhill from here. See, a lot of them people that's why the Lord said the day of the Lord is darkness and not light. So like once all of this started happening, that's why the day of the Lord. Well, the Lord is coming. You know the Lord is gonna put you on his way when all hell is breaking loose.
But we are like right at the doorstep of it. ICE is already here. They just got to turn them up and give them more of their military equipment. ICE is already combing the streets. You know, so people can't say you got some people talking about ain't nothing happened. It's business as usual. I'm like bullshit. You can't get a penny from the store no more. They're gonna work their way up. Next gonna be the nickel, then the dime, then the quarter, then it's gonna be actual the dollar. Especially if this war picked up. If Governor Gray decided to go do more press strikes on Iran and lose, that's gonna make that dollar just even like plummet faster, accelerate.
Trump already said it. If this war kicked up, we ain't gonna have no oil in a couple of months.
Yeah, he said for 4 weeks.
Yeah. So shit. And the dollar ran off, you know, the petrol dollar, that's gonna drop everything. You know, find a way to get that that CBDCs taken off.
Implement them. And they're gonna say, well, it's a system to activate them. You have to go get a little procedure. And that little the artifact little chip in your hand, that's a quick like in and out. They're gonna have like chipping station. Same way they did the juice station.
And they're gonna have them in their churches. Get your chip. Yeah.
It's not a sin. You gotta eat. You know what I'm saying? The pastor pork chops, they weren't gonna walk them into it. Right? You got Hebrew Israelite camps will get walked into that by they leave.
You know that's a fact just by what they did with the C-19 situation. You know, a lot of churches was for it. You get it, do it.
They were getting it in the church, like you said. They were getting it in the church. Getting a little pork chop dinner, get your juice, and here's some sweet baby Jesus. They're gonna do that again. That was the game plan. Like I've been saying, like we're not ignorant to say devices, man, and we know we are very close at the end. Like I said, the weather is all messed up. The economy messed up. We talking last night. The school system is messed up. They breed a lot of confusion in the schools where they be grooming people. And then we found the Island Man files. A lot of school companies was helping them kidnap the children. Do what was that Touchstone or whatever the little photograph that we take school pictures with? That was linked up with the Island Man. That was one of the things they was using to see what kids they like and who to snatch up. So the school system is involved. The medical system is involved. And then we know the forefathers who put that in place. You know, your Rockefellers, the Rothschild. The Lord is making where all that is coming out, man, to show it's all connected, man. Esau Edom is the devil in the flesh. And all his organizations is to forward his enterprise. But Ignorant Jake didn't know that. Ignorant Jake think, oh, that's take school pictures and, you know, go to your little special class. And, you know, a lot of our women and this our forefather spirit, man, they deliver Jake up to the devil. A lot of women go get that abortion. That's a form of giving your child over to pull out, you know, same stuff. It started in the 70s. They weren't doing it like that before then. They only got to come the gold standard in the 70s. Jake started running all the Superfly. The gangster stuff started. Pimping started. Owen started. Jake. Yeah. All that was in the 70s. That was to take away Jake's spirit. Jake was fighting hard in the 50s and 60s. They had their afros and throw their fist up. I'm a Negro. Negro is close to saying you a Hebrew. Hebrew is close to saying you a Hebrew. That was too close. They went and got the what's that, James Brown? Say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud. That's when they started calling ourselves black. Before that, we didn't call ourselves black. So he used the music to put witchcraft on us, man. And now we're up pretending y'all astrology. That's what this devil do. And then we're happy that daughter's music been brought low. So Esau can't run that witchcraft like he used to. Drill music is dying. Their whole music is still kind of pop, but it's dying though.
Yeah, like I've seen a lot of online, a lot of women talking about, man, I'm tired of these bitches talking about throwing their pussy. I hear something else about. I don't want to hear no goddamn pussy popping all the time. So like that's even been brought up.
Everybody been outside. And I gave it to this Negro, and I get this much money off of it. And it's horrible, man. They have no rap skills, so the talent is gone. So people just bob into a bunch of wickedness right now. We talk about spin that, you know.
We know what happens when wickedness reaches a high time point. The Lord comes in and cleanses it. That lets you know that hey, we real close to the Lord. Hey, letting Yahweh Shah come back and fuck this place up. Cleanse it. On fire this time.
You can see that World War III is already in play. And everybody right now is all worried about a nuclear missile being fired off. So you already know that radiation fire is about to cleanse this place. And then, like I said in one of my lessons earlier, that's a good thing. Because Esau has made this place so deplorable. Chemicals everywhere, pesticides everywhere. You got ticks and animals mutating. You got plants of GMO. This place needs to be scorched. It can't be hit with water again. Not this time. This devil got chemicals in it. You got forever chemicals in the certain stuff. You know, spray chemicals in the sky. Now it has to be like radiated heat, man. Lord got to burn it up. And once it's burned up and made ashes, he's gonna give us a fresh start. Because it makes the soil real fertile. You know, and I believe through the spirit of chariots, they're gonna get rid of the radiation. You know, the Lord, you know, he done made the sun, moon, and stars. You think he can't clean up a little bit of radiation? I've heard people talking about like what's gonna happen? You say missiles go off, there's gonna be radiation here. We ain't gonna be able to live here no more. I'm like, my Lord God, man, high-tech spiritual power.
The Lord might make that radiation good for the plants or something. It replenish the earth, and now you got more fruit trees and all kind of stuff going on.
Make them big.
Yeah, so just like how
like
it
the
was
ancient
back
world.
in the day.
Yeah. Make it like the ancient world. They back real big and giant.
Where you need 3 mighty men to carry a cluster of grapes and shit. Like,
our Lord might plant a certain plant that suck up the radiation. Like I said, it might be healthy and spit something out. It ain't no telling how the Lord gonna do it, just know he gonna do it. Man. It's the Lord, man. You got a sun up in the sky, moons and stars. Lord created that. So you think he can't clean up some radiation? I hate how people put the Lord in a box and make it seem like something is above his strength. I'm like, bro, have you not looked at nature and just seen how everything move out here?
He created all of this, man. He's inestimable. He was before all of this, so he knows how to get this stuff done.
Exactly. And get it right. And we anticipate that. Because then we be able to build in peace. We ain't worry about Esau coming to do a drone strike. We done built up our kingdom, built up our village.
What was that? IUIC who said, yeah, after 1,000 years, Esau's gonna try to come back and
That's IUIC.
it ain't gonna be like that. No, in the kingdom, we don't gotta worry about it. Ain't no Esau under in subjection and coming back and trying to take power. No, it's not. Hey, it's gonna be an everlasting Israelite rule, man, where Yahweh Shai heading it with the King David and the 144, and under that. It ain't gonna be none of that. Esau gonna have a second reign, second chance to get. No, hell no. This is his last go around.
And that was a bad breakdown. Really, that already happened. It happened in the Renaissance period. Esau's in subjection during the Dark Age. And then during the Renaissance period, he called me about that Bible spit again. He was speaking live. So Nate just came with a bad breakdown in order to keep everybody in some merch so they could spend money with him and get merchandise. And to keep the people clean to him. Instead of your house, Esau might come back, so you gotta stay to me and I can get him back. Like, nah, that's a bad breakdown. That already done happened. Like I said, this Esau's in right here.
Once he's done, man.
God, he ain't gonna have no more infrastructure. Look, he ain't gonna have no more military. He ain't gonna have no wicked council and all of that. We're gonna put him out the bunker. And that's when it's gonna be game over. He gonna be like how Jake was in chattel slavery. Esau gonna have nothing. You got to come to us for everything you need.
And he's a weak person who gets easily killed by the sun. So like he gonna be damn near halfway extinct after like shit. Fucking 500 years of getting beat up on and shit. He's gonna be damn near halfway done already.
Because they said it should not be done remaining in the house of Esau. Look on Obadiah. There ain't gonna be no comeback to Esau. This is why they going all out with the MOTB and getting their military to ICBM prep. Because this is it. This is it, man.
This is Esau's last call for alcohol. That's why he's running frantically, doing everything he can. That's why he's moving so fast. And that's why everything is coming out so sloppy. Because this is his last go around. He knows that.
Yeah, I got you look at Congress and look at their celebrities. You can see it. You can see the fear in their eyes. The Lord done uncovered their secret place. They ain't getting that baby blood like they used to no more. Now celebrities looking like they're in age about 20, 30 years. In 5 years, like, God dang, bro, what happened to you? Oh, you get that stuff. Lord uncovered their secret place. That's hard to come by. And that's what they were frustrated. I can't do what I used to do. We used to be able to get anybody we wanted. And there was no resistance. Now it's like all these little tunnels get caught up. People like, man, what y'all little girls doing in this tunnel?
The Lord will put that scopeo on him, put that scope on Esau. Now he can't do nothing no more. And the fact that he can't rule in the seat and under that cloak, in the darkness, he don't know what to do. That's why you seeing all that shit. Everything he does falls down before he can even get it off the ground. That's why the Lord said he would rain down on him while he is eating, while in the fullness of his sufficiency. When he think he's done, when he think he's done,
it means he's not gonna cap it off. That lets us know Yahushua gonna show up real soon. He's talking about God got everybody Microsoft. Yeah, he's not gonna get that, man. The Lord gonna show up like really let gonna start hollering out the Lord's name like a strong tower when we in trouble like that. He's not gonna be like take your little backpack, have you hemmed up, and old black will call the name of the Lord, man. Certain brothers gonna get their spiritual power, and that's gonna change the whole dynamic of everything Esau do because he has no counter to that. He knows about it, but he has nothing for it. He got super soldier robots, but they can't stop no saint, man. Simeon Toko told that devil a long time ago, there'd be others like me come, and then after that, you ain't gonna be able to do nothing. But the saints gonna take the world back in the names of Yahweh Shah. And they're gonna declare to Esau, like, who you think gave me these gifts? Who you think gave me this crown? You know what? And then put that yoke of iron on Esau's neck. We're gonna ox and block them off.
Babylon the Great gonna be completely through, man. Shit, America, aka Babylon the Great.
Really, Esau's an unfair ruler. You see that now you got all these billionaires, but the country ran like shit. There should be no reason why our roads all toe up and anybody like going hungry in Babylon the Great or anybody even bummed out.
The fact that it's all this concrete around us and trees spread out every few seconds, that right there is a testament to how he's not a good. The trees supposed to be everywhere. This nigga got concrete everywhere. That just shows that he's done.
Trees are along the earth.
You cut down all the trees and make wood and tables and shit out of and not plant 7 more. Shows he's not a good fit to rule this good fit to rule the world.
He ain't good as old kind. I look at his shitty medical field. The medical field don't help nobody. Give you some pills, mask your symptoms, but not really gonna heal.
It's fitting for the Lord to destroy this place and make it a place where nobody lives now over here, man. Because how much wickedness Babylon the Great pushed out to the world, this place gotta go, man. It should never come back. It should always be a testament, like, yeah, look at that place over there, that big ass desert, the world's biggest desert. Yeah, that's because the Lord burned it. Yeah, that's because them niggas is wicked over there. You know, just like how where is that American Babylon the Great had that effect.
For you, you know, a wicked kingdom. That's because too many atrocities been committed over there. Like atrocities so bad that they're unspeakable, man.
That the bloodshed of the saints.
God.
Let me get Revelation 18:2. It says, and he cried mightily with a strong voice and said, Babylon the Great is fallen. It is fallen. It has become the habitation of devils. And the whole of every foul spirit in the cage of every unclean and hateful bird. But the point is, Babylon the Great is fallen, man, and it's gonna be a desert place. You know, desert creature. There ain't gonna be no more living over here. And that's a big end to this place. All the hell to put on the saints, pour out the saints. Hey, this place to be knocked off completely and destroyed. Hey, that's a big end for this place. That's coming soon. That's coming soon.
They mistreated the apple of his eye, the Israelites. Esau did the worst atrocity, man. Talk about buck breaking, lynching. You like a real evil person to lynch somebody while they in a tree. That's a very good way to allow somebody. But tar and feather, burn them alive, cut his genitals off,
do all the little weird fucking creepy, weird old Edomite shit.
throwing persons out of it. Like, man, what the heck is that? Draining out his flesh, put in the wagon of a wheel for oil, eating Jay.
Making leather skin purses and jackets out of a person. Like, man, that shit is out of line.
Cutting a unborn baby out of leaves of womb and let it hang down and scare the other slaves, the other Israelites.
Feeding babies to alligators and all kind of stuff.
All them atrocities, man. Esau got to pay for that. You know, and we're at the end where he got to get his recompense, which goes to the comeback or payback. Like it goes to the payback, and he don't want to pay that, man. Esau don't want to do that. He want to run and hide and continue to, plunder and ravage places. Pillage. They call it pillage. Go and take stuff, and strip the resource. Devil, they're like a locust, man.
He is.
Eat up all the crop, strip the land all naked.
Adversity come upon you, should find him there first.
Burn up all the resources. Then he spreads like wickedness everywhere he go with the agendas. He wanted to make it like, it's good to lie down with a man as you do a woman. It's cool to mess with bestiality. It's cool to be, mess with your animals. That's sickness. The devil eat his meat raw. Got Jake eat meat raw and getting sick. Trying to be like this devil.
That was already all them tribes that was over there. They died because of Esau. Esau came over there and took a trip. It's a whole bunch of tribes over there. They came back 3-4 years later. Wasn't no tribe over there because you killed them with all your sickness and shit that you brought over there to them.
Pestilence. That devil brain disease. Man, they said they could smell Edomites before they died. Like I said, when they did that, they want to cut down the rainforest. They pretty much they want to destroy the earth. Cutting down the rainforest, destroy the earth. It's there for a reason. That's why we know the Lord gonna stop them before they get, all they want better. That's why they gonna take up now. That's good. Maybe like that.
You got it, man.
Yeah, so now this devil, man, all of the atrocities that he done put out there to be the standard. Now the Lord is reversing everything. Like, I need my people up. And then you can see that, like you said earlier, the gathering of the Israelites is a sign that Esau Edom is done. The knowledge that we are gaining about who we are, we're getting our ID back. Like, hold up, man, I ain't black. I ain't no African American. I'm a Hebrew Israelite. That's a sign. And Esau got agents like Vocab to try to suppress it. He can't. It's blowing up like a wildfire. They can't contain it. I think a new camp pop up fire every couple of months. You got a new little camp popping up. You know, other camps are off, but they do spread the word to Hebrew Israelites. That's going out. And that way, the old collect can, you know, judge the field to see which one, you know, who's the real authentic brother. You know, that's what we did. And like I said, you got brothers all over the world. This truth done hit every corner, north, south, east, and west of Babylon. I mean, that's lucky, not Babylon Great. The world. They done covered Babylon the Great.
I got that precept you quoted about you're gonna destroy him because he destroyed the earth. This is Revelations 11 and 18. It says in the nations were angry, and the wrath of it is it said in the wrath is come, and the time of the dead that they shall be judged, and that thou shalt give reward unto thy servants the prophets, and to the saints, and them that fear the name, small and great, and shall destroyeth them which destroyeth the earth.
Ooh, like that, man. Destroyed them that destroyed the earth. And who's the man corporate of that? Esau, Edom.
What I like about that is the balance. As it says, the Lord is going to, give that reward to the prophets and to the saints, and at the same time destroy those who destroy the earth. That perfect balance right there. Yeah. And we know who destroys the earth, man.
Like that destruction and the salvation at the same time. Who else could do something like that, man? Other than the power of Yahweh shot. At the same time, he gonna pluck Israelites up out of the wicked kingdom and destroy it at the same time. So that's very powerful, man. And we're seeing the end happening already. We're seeing it happen. Then we're seeing us being gathered up through His word. You know, that shows you that this place is over with, man. Because the gathering is getting strong. You know, it's a lot of brothers in this truth, man. We started to connect with other brothers in this truth and really, you know, establish something as time goes by. And then you look at the same time, we get stronger. Esau is getting weaker, man. They can't agree on us. They fighting in their little councils. We should go to war with Iran. We should not go to war with Iran. He's not a fit president. He is a fit president. They divided. They divided over Donald Trump. Some Edomites like him. Some Edomites don't. And that's the vision the Lord is bringing, man. That's that Matthew 10 and 34. They not come to send peace, but of sword. War is how kingdoms get translated, man. They don't get translated by talking and diplomatic processes. No, war happens. It's how they transfer kingdoms. And this war is going to be the biggest war of human civilization. And it's already, the players already, you know, got their sides, man. You can already see it happen.
The Lord is already gathering people up over there to the Middle East, to the Valley of the Jehoshaphat.
God. Go to what? Go to war, man. To do what? To judge His king. Lord gonna show Esau, I'm the man of war. Watch how I do your military. I'm looking, man, all the jakes in the military, Esau military, better get out now. You're gonna go overseas to get unalive.
Brave. And if you have a Holy Spirit, like if you have an elect spirit, you should see these things and be happy that war is on the rise and that Esau's kingdom is falling. We're seeing this. That's all like faith boosting. It's all prophecy that's coming right before your eyes. The prophets of old wish they could have seen, because they always been saying, hey, this the time where you got to restore the house. Like, so hey, you should be in a good spirit. Like, I know it's kind of got a bittersweet, you know, kind of just got a little scary a little bit, but like, hey, you gotta have that faith. Yeah, that faith and that like that Yahweh Shai about you. That you gotta go through it.
Confident. Yeah. That the Lord will save you out of your sad birth. They're going to have faith. That's what we are here. We're trying to boost, you know, Yahshua's faith and our faith as well, man. We got to keep the faith too. That's why it's gonna come down. You're gonna get reduced down to your faith, man. Mm-hmm. But all get boiled down to it. You're gonna use Esau, even so-called white man, to search out your faith, see how strong it is. That's the Lord gonna do. That's you being tried.
Like I said, that's them precepts. The Lord said He's gonna try you to see if you gold or not, or are you stuck?
If they go, they're gonna burn up in the fire. They're gonna get refined. He said that was Zechariah 13:8. Yeah. I refined those. He said that silver and gold is refined. Yeah. and bring you out the fire, which shows that we're going to be in tribulation as the kingdom is being erected. And that's to show the Lord want to flex his power, man. He want to pull us up out of here by the chariot, something spiritual, something that even Esau talking about right now. He doesn't know how to give it to the public. The devil talking about UFOs.
That's the sign of this kingdom going down too. Cause like that, all the years, no, that shit fake. Now you want to bring it out, so you try to get people scared of their own power.
And that's because there's so many chariot activities. You gotta say something now. We're in the era where everybody, if you got a new phone, you got a camera on. There's cameras everywhere, so you can't dispute it no more. So now you mixing AI, so you can muddy up the waters, man. There wasn't no chariot, that was AI. And it might have really been a chariot, you know? And they put people in a frozen psychological state with AI, because now when they see something, they don't know how to react to it. They don't know if it's real or not. Now you need high level spiritual discernment to know how to get down now. Because if you just been regular this whole time, not paying attention, Esau gonna spin you all around, man. And you can use AI to trick you. That's a new form of deceit for the devil. That's a new miracle the devil done did. I can show you committing a crime, but that ain't really you. But I can prosecute you with that. People gonna believe it. It look real.
It's a guy on social media who does that. He'll take a picture of somebody at the store and then like make a video of him and come back to him like, hey, man, this you? And then it'll show him doing some bullshit or his car getting smacked up. And they'll be like, oh shit, that shit, what the fuck that just happened? And have them all panicking and running out. And then it's like, man, yeah, that's Esau Edom's whole info.
Gotta see Jake use AI at the job. You know, put like a gun in your hand or how you doing something like, you know, I see Jake do that. I'm like, God, boy, this stuff that got advanced. So we know the persecution is coming. And when he persecutes the holy, and then he would make the payment of the word happen, they already passed that law in Canada. Where we can't preach the word, that's nothing that's going to be new and signify the end. When the devil outlaws the Bible, we at the end. All hell about to break loose after that. This is going to come with that great wrath. We declare the Bible hate speech. And it's already, like, Canada already done did it. Canada did it. Bible Great is not far behind.
So you forgot Canada's a part of America. It's North America. It's right above us.
But I mean, the devil's about to make their move real soon. And like, so we at the end, that's the reason why they can't use the Bible for their benefit no more. We bring out the real breakdown. We bring out Yahushua's true image. They used the Bible the whole time, sweet baby Jesus. It was cool until it didn't serve them no more. But now they hit us with a precept, or they hit one of you brothers with a precept. Y'all studying the word like we studying the word. You can cut it. Esau immediately. They're talking about, oh, Jesus love everybody. Jesus that, Jesus this. Okay, Esau, break down Romans 9:13. He gonna do some gymnastics after that one. And what it mean by hate is, and there's no more Edomites, and you know, it was just Esau, not his descendants. Then you go to what's that? Hebrews 12:16.
Yeah.
He didn't get no repentance. Then you go open the book of Obadiah, and that opens it all the way up. That's a KO right there to Esau. So now his whole lie and how he used the Bible like kind of like mythology, it's over with. We can give the real breakdown. And that shows that he has no more authority over the Bible. That means Yahshua has now took back authority of the Bible. We are now the prophets. We're teaching the real gospel. And like I said earlier, it's going out. So that signifies him lost power. They probably gonna log on. I want to see the Hebrew Israelites got to say about that. I don't want to hear what Joyce Myers or Kim Copeland got to say. They the liar. I want a real breakdown of that. I want the truth on that. But when you get it and hear it, man, it's eye-opening, man. Your mind got to be renewed. But the false gospel and the true gospel is not the same. And that signifies that it's downhill for me, man. I can't finesse the Bible no more. My military is weak. My food industry is collapsing. My education is collapsing. My medical is collapsing.
Shit, I don't have the sway of the people no more. My lives don't work. Shit, I gotta do this shit by brute force.
God, that's what's gonna come down to. That's why I like you put that Revelation 12:12, because that's when he's gonna use brute force. He's gonna enact the MOTB through brute force. It'll start out a finesse, But as soon as you see like certain people ain't signing up for it and ain't getting it, now I gotta come with, hey, Ice, make sure he take that. I don't want no hiccups. And if we know through the spirit and power of Yahweh, he's still gonna get hiccups. Hopefully, not gonna take that on TV. The Lord gonna keep us from the hour of temptation, man. Lord, when we part of it, and then spiritual power kick in, that's a hell no.
Right. You gotta have that power to kick in, because if you fold up in them times, hey, you wasn't even working.
Nah, you ain't gonna get it. Your spirit, your soul is not called for that. It's not aligned with that. It shows you really scary the whole time. So Lord,
love not to like it. So, because it can be at your ass in, your head in the guillotine, and then the Lord put that spiritual power on you.
or that gun to your head, to your family's head.
Now imagine that. They pull that shit, bullet just hit you, fall down. It look like no.
It's game time. Yeah.
Crumbled up like a popkin.
Immediately out the bud came after that. Like, oh man. Hey, rip your shirt off.
Yeah, imagine if that go on the guillotine, and the guillotine comes and slam and get mangled up, and then you just bust out on the metal sharp blades all pushed up, and like it couldn't go through. Man, that's crazy right there, man.
Yeah, I like how the Lord doing this. When that happens, we're not gonna be shocked and surprised because we've been prepping for it. God. When that happens, we're gonna immediately know what to do with it. Like, oh yeah, it's Joshua all the time now, homie.
And count yourself blessed that you even know that, because a lot of Jake don't even know spiritual power. So that gives you a real good chance of getting it, because a lot of people don't even know.
They don't even know the first name. They still holler on Jesus. They don't know how about shot. And they can't say they just didn't accept it. They heard it. They heard about it, got introduced to it. They just like, nah, I'm with Jesus. I'm with that tradition. They cast the truth behind it. They cast off spiritual power. If it was a man, he cast it off. That's some fancy make-believe stuff. Right. Now, I know Esau believes in spiritual power. How you don't? The devil trying to get it through technology.
You think those spacesuits is for?
Exactly. Movies like Iron Man, they probably got suits like that already. So he can fly and shoot out repulsor beams. We're going to be able to do that naturally like Superman. He needs technology. He wish he was an Israelite. He wish he can get it. Because since he can't get it, he looking to put some rope around your neck and lynch you. And like I said, 2/3 dumb Jake don't even know that. Don't know why. I heard a lot of Eve say, I don't know what black people get. I don't know why they hate us. Boy, I'm like, man, how lost can you be?
Yeah. Pick up a book. Goddamn. The book.
All right. Learn something, man. Lord will make it easy, man. You got prompts that'll break it down for you. So no excuse. You got brothers doing this thing in sign language, brothers doing this thing in Espanol, France, whatever Chinese language is. There's a brother over there doing it in Chinese.
You can't say you don't got no time, because the Lord got a prophet all over the world bringing out precepts and lessons and video epistles every hour of the day. 1, 2, 3, 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning. Oh, 12 at 8.
No excuse, man. Hey, day and night this word is going out, man. Like I said, great millstone, like a grinding of this place. Matter of fact, that word going out through the prophet's mouth, then grinding up Babylon the Great. That's why the place is cooked. Too much truth coming out through his holy vessels. And it done destroyed Esau, man. They don't know what to do. He can't pick it up. Now he just like, okay, we're gonna lean on technology. The people
Not working it up.
no. They're gonna lose a lot of data centers, the earthquakes.
A lot of these companies is losing money from picking up AI, trying to replace their employees, to realize that AI
They take their place, man. They're like, shit, I did a side hustle. I don't want to come back. Now the company has been weakened based on some ignorance. You trying to use a robot to replace what the Lord made, which the Lord made is far superior. Far superior to AI, man. I tell you all the time, AI ain't got nothing on me. AI learns from me. I knew before AI. AI is a knockoff intelligence.
Artificial, just like it says in his name.
God. We got that identity and that holy wisdom coming down. God.
Shoot, man.
7%. If I get off right there, man. That being said, you know, we always been edifying. We're going to give our praise for it too. Hours by a ship, go south by a ship, rock the eyes.
Kwam Yasharalawa, Baba Bob. Shalom.
Kwam Yasharala, back to Kwam
Shalom,
Yasharala,
shalom.
man. Shalom, so that I can come aboard. Hey, man, y'all stay locked in, man. Y'all